Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So this one going to be exploring out in the Westmac Ranges. So come down, not sure how many tracks I might get down to today, depending. So got Hilux and on the roof rack I decided to bring roof rack, the max tracks, well, recovery tracks, testing out a couple of different ones. So used one set before previously and worked pretty well. So these ones are just budget spec ones, so may not have to use them today, but if we do, we got them. So we are at Westmac Ranges Larapinta Trail. This is Hugh River. It goes down to Birthday Waterhole and Hugh Gorge. Now I never been to either one of those two. Didn't really make it, but coming along the map here at the info board. So coming in off the drive here back into Alice Springs. If you keep going down the other way before the red center way turn off, that'll take you down to Alice Springs Reserve, which is down here, and then into Hermansburg. So just starting on here, Boggy Hole Bore is one of the spots where we usually go, and then up into Reedy Waterhole there's another spot we usually go to, but we haven't been here for the better part of probably, love to say 18 months. So had a heap of rain last week or so, which is good. Everything's nice and green. Bit of a sandy track, but it does get fairly rocky from here on in, so it seems pretty well compacted so far. But not on my own today, with a young fella, but he's decided 5 minutes into the trip from Alice, he wanted to have a sleep. So, see how long that lasts. Chances are by the time we get up to the first part of the track, he'll decide he wants to wake up. But I think he was fairly keen to come out this morning because he was up at 4:45. Beat me up, so. Now, out here you can camp, but the NT government in their infinite wisdom decided to bring in some park entry fees, and you got to also apply for campsites and stuff on the NT government website. Now the issue with that is you can't really do it on your mobile phone, even though it shows you on the sign quite clearly book and a picture of a mobile phone. Only really accessible via the desktop version, so that's caught a lot of people out with that, and even now I tried looking up before and it's still not showing that properly. So NT residents don't need a parks permit, but you do need to book and pay for a campsite. Now the problem with that, especially when you're out here out in the Westmacs, there's no phone service. So if you're coming along and you decide, oh, you have come from Kings Canyon, let's say, and you want to, park up Hugh River, 2 Mile, Glen Helen Gorge area, where there's, or even Red Bank Gorge, where there's permits and booking systems for camping. You can't actually book while you're in the Westmac Ranges, like, unless you've got Starlink, and even then, like I said, you can't really access it with your phone, so you got to do it on desktop. So not many people bringing laptops and everything out here to be able to do it. So kind of, yeah, don't know why they done that. Obviously there's reasons for it, but it is what it is. So coming to the first river crossing, which when this river does flow, it can make it down here. It doesn't always. So the fact that we don't have any water here at the moment, it's not a determination that there's no water, but you can see some remnants from the last flooding that we had. Like all this debris and stuff was like way downstream. So this track here has changed a bit since we were here last. Previous it was track ran along and then come in, but now it's kind of straight back through the middle again, which is good, but it did also cut in between the two tracks. So we'll make our way down, but yeah, I've chucked it in four-wheel drive for now. Just never know. Four-wheel drive high seems to be enough, and we'll so I haven't dropped my pressures yet. We'll wait and see what happens, but it does look fairly compacted, so we shouldn't have to do that yet. Fairly sandy, but yeah, didn't break traction, so it's fairly compacted at the moment. Right, so out the next river crossing. Does seem like there has been some water. It's not a lot. It's, you can see in here there's been a bit of water pulled up there, so it must have flowed down, but obviously hasn't made it past this point. Keep going up a little bit, see how we go, but I don't reckon we're going to find any water here today. Alright, so not a drop of water out here. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the road and make our way further west and see what we can find, but it's definitely not any rain. Well, definitely not any flooding out here, so let's see what we get down to Fink River, 2 mile, maybe even around Hass Bluff and stuff like that. But okay, so tried 2 mile, no water flow over the road, went down, nothing really, more than normal. Red Bank Gorge, same, nothing really out of the normal, but I know where there has been some rain that has flooded the road, so we're going to try road to Hass Bluff. I know full well that this has had a fair bit of rain last week. A fair few people driving through had some mechanical issues afterwards, but hopefully the road's dried out a bit since then. But she's 58 k's of gravel to Hass, and then from there we might even get on through Tanamite and then head back into town that way, but we'll get going and see what we can find, but so far unknown. Alrighty, so drop tyre pressures down. Yep. And I'm going 25 in the front and down about 30 in the rear, but been a bit loose, no real water until now, and I think we're about 12 k's, 13 k's down the road, so starting to get a bit of water, so which is good. That's what we want to test out, the Hilux. And now it must flood in this spot a fair bit because it's actually, not sure how well you can see it, but there's a diversion through here. Must get a bit of rain in this spot. This road must be a bit crap, but not really going to have much choice here but to straddle it around the outside edge, otherwise we're going through the centre, and she looks fairly deep looking by that stick. So get across. So coming through here, track veers off to here, and I kind of think I know why. So obviously this may be from last weekend or whatever, what have you, but yeah, not really gonna get too far on foot with old mate standing there. So downside with cattle out this way, they haven't had much human contact, so very skittish. So maybe see how we go with that river crossing. If not, we'll tackle that track down there. Like, I mean, he's a big boy. Like, definitely big boy. So, yeah. 4 low, diff lock on. So, yeah. Doesn't look that deep, but just to be safe. Worst case, we've got a couple of trees we can winch off, get through if we have to, but doesn't look very deep from here. If worst case, we'll duck around through the back way, but it did seem to quieten down and calm down as soon as I got back in the vehicle, so it's fairly firm. No drums at all. Right through, no worries. Alrighty, so didn't find any more water around. Now so we're back Sealed Roads. That's actually 10 Mile Road. So pump tyres up, back up to 38 all around. Back in the flies. Sun's out again, so but yeah. We'll leave it there. Catch on the next one, but it's only a short and sweet one. This one wasn't really as to be expected, but you get that in the middle of centre of Australia. It's that bloody dry at the moment that the water's just getting sucked straight into the ground within a day or two. So we'll try and get rid of these flies and head on back in. Thanks guys.